Jose, does that kind of highlight what you've been saying about your squad, the need for further reinforcements? And if so, what progress is being made on that front?
This has nothing to do with reinforcement. The reinforcement is Pogba, is Fellaini, is Lindelof, is Marcus Rashford, is Jesse Lingard, is Matic, is Antonio Valencia. These are the reinforcements. This is not our team, this is not our squad. We start the game with almost half of the players that are not even going to belong to our squad. On the 9th of August, many of them are not going to be here. So this is not our squad. Reinforcement, you are saying players that I would like to buy, I would like to add to the squad. That's another thing. But this is not my squad. This is not even half of my squad. This is not even 30% of my squad. So don't look to this that way. You can ask me, with all your players, you still want some new players? That's another question. But in relation to today, we have 4 or 5 players that are dead because they care with the club, they care with the team, they try to give everything, even risking themselves, because they don't want to let all the kids by themselves on the pitch against Milan, against Liverpool, against Real Madrid. They don't want to do that. As an example, Eric Bailly was not going to play, and when we saw that Smalling in the warm-up was leaving, he decided by himself, I don't want another kid on the pitch. It's not fair for Alexis and Mata and Herrera and the guys that are there. So we are just trying to play these matches the best we can, which I think the boys did very well until the gasoline last. When gasoline finished, goodbye. Liverpool is not just about to have here the majority of their players, is also that they rotate players in previous matches. Salah play 45, then the next match play 45, like we do when we have all the players. We can't do it. Herrera 90 minutes and the other one 90 minutes and Pereira 90 minutes, so gasoline over. So what this game gave me? Nothing. Nothing at all.
So I have to ask then, with a full squad, are you still looking to add to it? We're seeing the links with Mina at Barcelona, with Harry Maguire. Is there any substance to those at all?
I would like to have 2 more players. I think I'm not going to have 2. I think that it's possible that I'm going to have 1. It's possible. And that one, I gave a list to my club of 5 names a few months ago, and I wait to see if it's possible to have one of these players. If it's possible, it's possible. If it's not possible, it's not possible. If it's possible, good. If it's not possible, we keep fighting and working and believing in the players that we have.
How long's Smalling likely to be out for? And
I have no idea.
Luke Shaw, Nemanja?
I have no idea.
Matic?
Matic had a surgery.
Is he out for the start of the season then?
Yes, of course.
How long is he likely to be out for? Do you know?
I don't know. He comes from the World Cup with an injury, and the time he had to rest in the holiday was not enough to resolve the problem, and he went to Philadelphia for a top world specialist in relation to this kind of injuries, and he didn't left the clinic. He had immediately surgery to try not to lose more time, but no Matic.
Jose, one of the players who obviously is in your squad, Alexis Sanchez, was late coming. How do you think he's fit in? Because sometimes he doesn't look very happy with the way that the team's playing.
Look, do you want me to be very happy with the players he has around him. We are not playing here to improve the team or to improve our dynamic or to improve our routines. We are playing here just to try to survive and to have some not very ugly results. And Alexis is the only attacking player that we have. He's the only one. We don't have another one. We don't have wingers. We don't have strikers. He's the only one that is here. And the poor man is there trying his best with the frustration of somebody that wants more. Against Milan, he played fantastically well, I think. Today, he did his best, of course. So I don't think you are right when you say he's not happy. If he was not happy, he was not ready to play 2 consecutive matches of 90 minutes and 85 minutes working the way he worked. For me, Alexis, Mata, Pereira, Herrera, Damian, Eric, these guys, for me, phenomenal attitude, lots of respect for the club, and really pleased with them and their attitude.
Hi, can you just kind of expand a little bit more on just bringing the game of soccer here to America, what it's like to play on American soil? And I don't know how much you know about the history of this stadium, but it's pretty big here in America. So what it's like to play soccer in a place so big and so coveted by us Americans?
I think the passion that many Americans have for soccer deserves more. Deserves the best teams. I think what creates passion is the quality, is the good players, is the good teams, is a good Liverpool, Manchester United, is a good Manchester United, Real Madrid. But, you know, World Cup and then no respect for the clubs, no respect for the players. The players from the World Cup, they deserve holidays. But the clubs are paying to the players to have the players and they don't have. So he's a bit confused. He's going in a strange direction. I feel sorry for people that I work since 2004, real event. I feel sorry for them because they are fantastic in the way they try to promote soccer in the country, in the way they invest to bring the best clubs to the US. And we were not able to, we and some other clubs. Liverpool was different because they have lots of their good players in here, but the majority of the clubs, we cannot give to the people the real quality football, which is, I think, what can attract even more passion in this country.
Okay, last question.
Jose, you mentioned Eric Bailly stepping in for Smalling today, as well as he mentioned him having a positive attitude this preseason amongst the other players. If healthy, what are your expectations for him this season? Do you see him having more of a leadership role in the heart of your defense? What do you expect to see from him this season if healthy?
I don't think he is a leader. I don't think anything goes to change with that. I think he's a team boy, he's a great boy, he's an honest man, ready always to put everything for the team. And that's why we have him, and that's why we still have him, and that's why he's going to stay with us, because football teams, they need people like him, like Herrera, this kind of player that the club is more important than anything else.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you.